MacLeod, 241 Sand Road. There were some interesting pictures, particularly a full series in the Squim Gazette since we last met. Demonstrates that the Vernon elk herd was out next to the oyster beds for well over 2 hours. I'm wondering if the county sent some folks down to do some water testing there in the subsequent days after that to find out what the local response to the additional bacteria load in the water would have been. I'm guessing perhaps not, but I think that since the county has a facility across the street, that the next time the elk are out there, that should be done. We should be able to demonstrate what the response is and find out if indeed wildlife are a major contributor to fecal coliform in the Hood Canal and other places. The other aspect to that series of photos was two tribal officers from Fort Gamble. One hunter and two other adults and a 2-year-old out there on the spit. Apparently the gentleman who dispatched one of the bull elk had a permit to do so, did it with muzzle loader. And while his choice of location might not have been optimum for public happiness, maybe, the fact that he was out there legally with permission from the landowner and some of the photos indicating the response of the officers who came up to the scene would tend to indicate that there's a problem here. According to the newspaper, there are no interlocal agreements for them to be there. I don't have a clear understanding of where each tribe's usual and accustomed areas are. I'm not familiar with what their officers' roles and responsibilities and authorities are off reservation. I know that Sheriff Hernandez probably could not go over and operate within the boundaries of the Fort Gamble reservation with very much success. I want to understand these things better. One of the troubling aspects to this is that apparently those two officers did not know that there was a possibility, even a possibility, that this gentleman could take the elk legally with a permit, tag, all of that. And a citizen had to run to the local store to get the regulations and bring them back out before the officers understood that this was indeed a legal thing to do. And it took some 2 hours to release these 3 gentlemen who were on the ground, as well as one very scared 2-year-old whose father was not allowed to comfort him. I think there's many problems with this little incident that we really should be looking into. I would like to know what each tribe's usual and accustomed areas are and what their officers' authorities are within those areas. Thank you.